patriots, dear countrymen, let me begin by expressing appreciation to every one of you for the show of love, concern, and support during my tenure as the Minister for Education of the Republic of Ghana. The last few months, wherever I go, people will come to me and tell me how much they appreciate the work that I did for this country. I never expected such commendations from people on the streets. My life journey has been defined by service not just to causes but to people. As Vice Chairman of the New Patriotic Party in California, I led efforts that mobilized resources and support for our party's victories in Ghana. Far from home, we stood firm in loyalty and contributed meaningfully to Ghana's democratic progress. But that was only the beginning. When the then candidate Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo extended a call to me in California to return home, not just as a party executive, but as educationist, I accepted without hesitation. I left behind the comfort of California, where I had founded thriving STEM-focused high schools in Los Angeles specifically, and came home to help reshape Ghana's education system. I returned to serve. We are standing at a critical juncture in our national journey. Ghana needs leadership that is not only visionary, but also deeply grounded in evidence, compassion, and discipline. Leadership that understands that transforming a nation begins with transforming minds. I believe in a Ghana where every child, regardless of background, receives quality education. I believe in a Ghana where all youth has access to opportunity and meaningful work. I believe in a Ghana where every citizen, from farmer to entrepreneur, has a stake in our shared focus. A Ghana where we will wage war against poverty and win. I believe in a Ghana where we fully understand and appreciate that in this fourth industrial revolution, we'll do everything possible for our citizens to acquire the skill set that will lead to socioeconomic transformation. With humility, conviction, and a resolute heart, I, Dr. Yaosei Edichum, declare my intent to run for the flag bearership of the New Patriotic Party when nominations are officially opened by the party, and eventually, with your support, become the President of Ghana. This declaration is above all a call to action to every Ghanaian who dares to believe that our country can be better, stronger, and more united. I'm offering myself as a servant leader with a mindset to transform our nation. This is a response to a lifelong call, a call to serve my party and my country with integrity, vision, and resolve. It's also a response to the many voices from party faithfuls, religious leaders, youth groups, and everyday citizens across the length and breadth of the country who believe that now is the time for a new kind of leadership. We need to rewire our nation's transformation architecture to meet the needs of the fourth industrial revolution. Let us rise together with discipline, determination, and dignity to build the Ghana we want, the Ghana we deserve. I'm ready to serve. I'm ready to lead. I'm ready to transform. May God bless our great party, the New Patriotic Party. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
We are the new Patriotic Party. We are the new Patriotic Party. The elephant is we shall win to save Ghana. The elephant is we shall win to save Ghana. We shall win to save Ghana. To save Ghana. We shall win to save Ghana. Save Ghana. The elephant is
Becoming president.
incoming president. The elephant, the witnesses, the DMP. We shall win to save Ghana.
Honorable say yaw educhum ena sabre we declare ne stand say nyame ya adoma NPP amanyoko no wo bie tumu se obi ambra mbepre nomination wo mefa nomination form na on bepre se wo be flag bearer de ama NPP amanyoko a wono honorable say ya weduchum eyade achese wo china mu bi ankasa wana wo mo sefata wo mo ye mampani wo krom a wo so wono so wo sefata safety brand na adodan ko akufo ade ye former president eto sa efre no se wo mbra wo man Ghana na wo man Ghana ye suku hu nsensem nyina no share ne nsa no wo bo adwuma na adwuma so a wo boye no wo hu se aso abapa enunti wo baso wo be ye mampani na ne amapapa achesa kawa no nyina no wo hyiegu mountain na Ghana fo nyina no yetumi enya so emfa so eno ada me betena afidie manum se amede nsem so no me ka kire mo se enti ya mensaka ene se honorable wo se ya wedu chum so wo beso wo be ye mampani e wo krom ha saso na Brian Agyapong wono so akasa penya wono so se wo ba gidi Kennedy Agyapong de ye hia so obi abeka che ya ye nim dada se Kennedy is also coming saso and Dr Mahamudu Bawumia, a former vice president and then former flag bearer for the MPP amanyoko no wono so ejinemu enkafu Kennedy abusha ye nyante wo mo ho hwe na obi obeba bontin bia so wono so beso wo be flag bearer bia no meba betena fidie manum se na midinidin no atuja ba ye tie Dr Osaya educhuma nesama wodi tuja wo hwese de wotia in fact he's a nice gentleman or a fine mom dear but metete sembi won from ebusia sansam na metete won from no I do not want to believe it. Allegedly I repeat allegedly matse Dr Osaya educhum ene Brian Agyapong yes penny bi na hye said ye be ya wo mo be ba be ka ho na chese wo mo be shaky grounds na Kennedy Agyapong baby anka wo expect na se vote wo se Kennedy nya no Kennedy enya sa vote no said ye because Brian Agyapong I know very well say NPP amanyoko no Dr Mahamudu Bawumia becoming the flag bearer for the NPP in 2024 no na wodi muntintima he supported him. Honorable say Weduchum the same thing, and today Honorable Osaya Weduchum and Brian Agyapong also coming as independent coming as individual candidates, not supporting Dr Mahamudu Bawumia this time. One more show baba press wo baba flag bearer di ama MPP ni de na maso to tweme kakra nti me bowra ye vim lady ni page so na me bowra honum na busia me tietie sam na me tse yes Brian Agyapong and then Honorable Osaya Weduchum, they are coming because they want to destroy the vote of Kennedy Agyapong. They be ame wasemi ame kale say nyankopon si wo hene a emfa honi di enipa beye ohene ni wo bedi. But if what I am hearing is not true, na say one person wo so bad here, it is fine. But me come obi atias yes say mo hu second video na ye boy ya NPP 67 MPs wo mani abere na eshi wadro just almost declare almost support Ediama Dr Mahamudu Bawumia no. It will get to a point to say Brian Agyapong one pen or whatever na ya adwempa no whatever na enya eyi wo mo nkose suma sen ko planning ko ploti bibia na so no abo say ya wedu twemesho ne pen whatever na no so wo mo nkose suma sen enko ploti ko ye bibia by the end end of this whole case here why the Bayer flag bearer dear men people 2028 no Brian Agyapong and honorable say ya we di chom wo mo beti bi ahua de Kennedy Ohini Agyapong FM 2023 2024 no wo mo so ebeti bi ahua e wo krom ha me share amafo mo ko support Dr Mahamudu Bawumia ko declare wo mo stand this year no Ghana MPs say 88 inti 88 no emu 67 ene koye inti say ye campus ye ti 88 no kra no every 67 ni mu dia na je se nipa 21 inti side for 21 wo mo we by the end of the day no say people amanyoko no wo man ye careful a mistake wo mo ye wo mo losing 2024 election no don't be surprised or don't think twice they are repeating that same mistake. I do not have any problem with say we be kwako declare the support the ama Dr Mahamudu Bawumia Debbie why should I have a problem with that? Kennedy birthday yenti krom ya and a former Western North Minister former Western North Minister wo be declare ne stand edi ni fie ni ade ina no check Kennedy Ohini Agyapong so won so menje na onfenye campaign house campaign no ba be ina no onfenye the campaign house. So I am not surprised. I don't have any problem with whoever decides to support whoever they want to support, but the end of the day the day be am come say ade any day wo be yo de chira sere and wo ye so a na wo ye very careful say wo ye ne papa mu ye te ha sticker why na enim say sticker support Kennedy Ohini Agyapong baby a Kennedy be ko bia no sticker edi e chire inti say we be support Dr Mahamudu Bawumia de enye issue but the same thing and now 2023 2024 wo mo ye APC na kukukuku na Bawumia na executives na Bawumia na chairman for na Bawumia any ye nim gwasie ye nti so be say repeat that same mistake ni dia ebusia wo mo jejereje mama mashafo yina kwa ba shonko enfambra atija twumedie so wo Kumasi online GHBD ere ya so baba nsabano asabre be de baba so mo sa atija twumedie subscribe to the channel share video ma onye be no so share fama obi foforo na comment section asenso dwumedia me no mu ana edi ntiro me to jawa hano na also what the there for comment section I say ere amami 0550623377 and as 0557036109 me pacho auto product was here bon the room up so oba na abaso yasia o friend number stu ya mabobo na mu bia ye bejo social kone no atwehwe enkobo saso and wo news bia person the send wakoto akwanhie bi so wakoto incident bi so oba report ere mami am number 0557036109 Kumasi online media school so and as on say sabre media teacher jumedie no esomo yanko esemni yakode ana chese kwabena Agyapong so ababonti awaba be kasa ni nyina no eye MPP amanyokuo no data wo mo ede ahyese wo mo de beyi wo mo flag bearer eye 31st of January 2026 eno ena kwabena Agyapong na che so wo mo connect meeting wo mo tenase wo mo dwendwe ho pense ho na enche kra no yade a wo mbesa so akọ national council meeting to am national council meeting na se bibi wo ho no ma wo bi eni enje ho especially nipa bebe na e complain nipa se adentim e na wo se ye to aba eyi flag bearer ansane ya ba be yi police station agents ne ya other executives ne ade a ekeka ho nyina no wo so am kopie mo ho no na so wo de nsem egu monten a decision biara a chese be pie mu efiri ho no maba no ya ade a wo mbema Ghana fo nyina no ya so etumi atibi sa so e na menya ntie se ya ade a chese LPP amanyoko no wo mo national delegates conference America ho asem kwabena Agyapong kaso mbekwa akohie mu no mkohie ma de befiri ma ba biara obema ye hu no ya ade a ebeba so on the 19th of July ewo Encremante mu 2025 year to mkohie mu a decision na eno so mbeteke ne beba betena fidie mu hanim say na bidi ni nyina no aba be so but before that no yanko na yankotie kwabena Agyapong nsem a wode etu dwa no emra sese
why argument be say one more 6 months no cross as parent bi wo ho say kwa mu say me kwan so bia nye open campaign say as parent bi wo ho next one so across the length and breadth of the country 6 months won't even fanko
no correct in America ye koi ye twatwa agene say politics ni pa ba ko pe nyansa na ye ye call meeting no me margin ho e bi so agene ho ye keka bo mu de National Council decided, majority no decided, no. So still, you won't be any happy with it. It will quite a bit me fast. You have national conference. You bet my table, sir. You bet my table, sir. Beer, Nipano, and Reno, and the son. And I'll be bitter. You will quite be a bit my fast. National Council now can make a determination and review their own decision. So, and see, Monsieur said the Yana said, Yamfa a crime passo. Yamfa a crime passo. Yamfa a crime passo. That's a BB a high beer. Not intiminka. Not yam making sure, say, at least you have a party. So, BB, now, so it's a wagon. That's a when you're happy about it. That's a also to make a wagon. So, intima, your man, before, and now say, Kata and Fata. Yeah, the here say a decision was taken at the last National Council. And I'm saying, party, the highest decision making body is the conference. There's an opportunity for people to table that during the conference or even come back to National Council, National Council. You know, I have conditions. You've been more half in on best time no somehow. All these things we can discuss it. Maybe the here say party no. Maybe who say ye be my yin and kambum na ye juma and tiase e juma. Ma ebi no mo fase chinchina de omo pe no eno na ese it happen because it's a party that believes in democracy. Democracy is to one more there anything beyond yin na drink ebeyepe. Anything beyond the so, whatever the case may be, it's not too late. It's not too late, and the party has structure. All the constituencies, original proposal by committee now farmer a make and wash and say, every constituency and create a caucus. So. Current members, any former members, make come on so, say, we are current, I say, what time so. We are the members, I say, what time so. Also, former, then you have the right to vote. So,
okay.
Wow, even say, what time so. You become former, you have a right to vote. That provision idea is here. And also at the Tokwa, any didn't know what party a better form. Because Yana, any brainy idea because Nipper Numipa you on almost a twaba. Almost Nipper Pichu said, almost the other DNA idea, a day a buffoni Nibre Appa. And he said, it needed to say. No more what that a free 92 or tears no way, no bit me to be a. And fat fanny bread. No 5 no yeah, mono, and move to a banby. And see, the here say a form edgeman, unfortunately, and say a foot is with 2 more council. Yeah. The kind of communication about out emphasis in the date of the presidential primary. And also, here can say date not yet 2 minutes National Council, which in a National Council bit my share a review or more decision. And now conference which is the biggest or the highest decision making body, can also review that decision. Intimidate here the party say how to rebuild the base of the party. And make sure that a broad-based, a mass participation.
But General, now a young person, the Muni, sanity, who sabe priuti, Bram Penia being Kratemunu, a flag bearership position of the new Patriotic Party.
Kwame, I think that media, actually, if you are would say the party, no, as she said, the most important thing to me now. Acquire before a basis party, ma enema CPIA, and when as soon as the party be nominations, and no, this is not the first time. about for already at the party for. And when you say you hear me, and especially, and then maybe I'm a two party name proposal. Or must be a bill back one, if you make a sipa, if you party not to get it. I'm saying, no, yeah, I can. Because, yes, can say party be at that phone. And some party, a bread party. Yes, some from Momacao near Mount voting right. And the former constituency executives, former regional executives, former MP, former DPs, near the they can send former electoral area coordinators and the former polling station executives. Because Omone does, Omone was the base of the party. Also, not to watch a Juma ding, Omone tree who see all ye. And may your co-counsel, may say the bizarre chairman of the committee, has he addressed that most important take a chance at irons, may say. You know, because almost only people two per an echo count. And no day, and people two are the echo count. One echo you two no, and a two way higher. Name more my human da because polling stations, yet show them fancy the current polling stations 2022 in itself. It won't no more 2018 on the test. No one already stands to say. Almost 2014 for almost the 2010 for the war. Say a person, a bear mudia, it is a way money the first set of people. Omode in say Omaye Juma party not that. We can verify so many MP before Omasim Kono, we can identify them and we can quantify them. You know, man Omano Dodo. And almost no party no format and no may bit like I say ya trim to make it more representative of the base of the party. Now politics so they do one in this particular you know there a hammer in the Masha see I made first for consistencies no can't on say proposals are general secretary bedroom Omudru Congress Omunfanka say Ombepese police station executives are that fooling in Amrametubi, including old ward executives because here is a bit near BM near 1 million or up to 2 million members of the electoral college. And no, that sense of participation, sense of inclusion, and no, and also secretary, a very restricted secretary because Nipano does. So look more behind the city, and you know the Bemanasa Magin, not to about the Amao. It is a particular a camp proposal from a subcommittee and no answer. It didn't find expression in what the committee presented. I dare imagine. I'm a person from my council. Me advocating on a canvas constituencies now around the country. They must start a fresh chairman for be this. So me imagine so many may agenda there. One can come home nearby Congress. 2 minute conference no answer. Now insistence apart near for polling station for no mechanic. And that the phoning now some party said the Ubio 1996 no award chairman for the Nisika or the Nibia as some party and the party no co na your friend be ne makra in who's a party no be because on the shoes and papa na ne mami and why woman organizer and in fanning yeshia and she woman crying so make a party and not true ne party niya. So it is the base and the foundation of the party. And no ne here make say. Enti ekwan bia ye be fa so ye betimi di o ma be ka ho no. I think that so far now is taking some steps forward. Super delegates no say o ma dia tum say ye nyi free ho. And so na can propose that am here. They come out. And I can say former MPs, former DCs, former constituency executives, former regional executives, former ministers, former deputies, patrons, elders, and you can say test concern. It's also only one the president, and say executives so to be because you can say you create electoral college, it makes it unattractive for monetization. That's the thing we are trying to do. In Nigeria, no, the party for omo form no they encourage you so omo consistency for ni get home because man the constitution says the commitment say ni ya proposals and say something come consistency no na omo etumo ana mo no me ho bibi what
Kwabena Agyapong ena sabre yakwakotie ensema wadi tudwa no wutie ne kasa ye mu nyina na chese conference a nyame adom on the 19th of July wo mbeko no eno ena chese de shetokrom de show biwe abono nipa ne dokoto hono ma wo mo behwe na wo masesa ne masaso ena na wo kasa e de afa se obeye sacrifices so much e de ama party no na at the end of the day no ne US nchen ene ade sa ne ma ne nyina no e ya ade a emu a wo no no one chairman for ni bi twetwe nkomoni ade o munyina ne ya adwena so nkopie conference ne ma wo mo de sem ebeto emmonten na wo mo so ahwe kwayo mbefa so a wo mo besifa abuild MPP party MPP de ade chini ade se bia wo mo issue boy ebisi ayento ayesem ne so Dr Pelvic Boache ono so ede sama tudwa na nesem nyina wode tudwa ene se wo se ye kwakoto aba no na wodi Dr Mahamudu Bawumia chi wode ni kokroboti ni kotim shude ma Dr Mahamudu Bawumia no wakasa de ma Bawumia no obese Ghana fo nyina hu se Bawumia ene obi obetumi aboa wo ban Ghana neso ono wakasa tina sidi ni wo hwe se de election ko ye hwe se de de ma ko ye eti memufu osu no ohun say yes MPP amanyoko wo me diga na fo abro papa say ti memufu no nipa ananka wo mu hia no na ye Kennedy Agyapong enti enne no wo kama Ghana wiase afa na bebia wo bia wo tie ni nibia nto say wo no Dr Pelvic Boache de wo de ni hu asi honom o de ni fie si ho o de na daje eto ho o de ne class eto ho ni bibia wo bia ni wiase from head to toe nyina no wo de support Kennedy Kennedy Agyapong the son say oh qualities of a good leader in him so and I watch say from Edubu ahen time besi na na rodan kwekufu all the time and yema bebre na wo hono ma no na ya na ye ka de sa bakosem e wo party ne mu it is a Kennedy Agyapong bana se Kennedy be ka se Edubu ahen time ko say and I figure say no nya ye na na do ko say figure say no nya ye nti no my fa Bawumia mfa mba biom na figure Bawumia de onya ye no enhyen kwaye oso obe support Kennedy asawa Kennedy Agyapong ka boni biare nim eye no kuretro do esense sankrofo no epuli a lot of votes edma MPP abaido na so Bawumia de no ye bon dem bondan kasa Bawumia tumi aye bibi papa bia na vote a wonya aye sokura no esa so eye nim guase ankasa enu nti no no otie so obi toto ayapia ni ade de Kennedy a aya na ni para ankasa no na ho ye ne che aya na ni para ho ye no boy hu ni se nipa ni nim de wo pa kire wo se ye nche kura na MPP amanyoko mu beti school na school na wa mo ba beto no ye find patriotic institute na sa patriotic institute no obi o hano ma party no oni mo hwe watini bebi ni ye ko find ye de be si mu setim obi o hano so we di party na chi from 1992 woni mabako sema se wo party no nyina di sa patriotic institute ye ba be kire nkrofo wa mu MPP party ni mu sem party ne wa bakosem from 1992 we ba be si ene de ya me no mo kase di party na fam die free mu ne die bebo mu nie se de be ya wo bia betumi anya ntiaze no obi ba abonte no obeka se vote Bawumia anya ye na nhye nkranti ma ye mfa na mabioma Ghana fo ato wo ma no amfeti ne so anka so no e na say MPP party ni yanko na yenkotie Dr Pelvic Boache enum nsem emra sesia
oh sesia no support wine na me nim so ye Dr Bawumia ana
me da se minia MSA yenya ye MPP fo mba ye do MPP grassroots for ye ka ho o mampeni na na do dan kwekufuado and I know your mampeni yenya na ye som e wo na aban hu nti odobia ne ejuma yenya ye ma o mampeni na na do dan kwekufuado and ida 2024 ye ko frankatuni no yenya ye ni se o mampeni na na do dan kwekufuado abedi tri na okutu franka no ma yen yenya ye de yakoma pa etanichi tene tie no abato ne yekoye no ye ni anje results na ba ye no iti se sia de obi a reposition no ho I say football match ayebo so se sia de makoma pa
Mahuadin, Medion, Minyan, Sambisita, Mada, Jenya, Medita, Honorable Ken, Akumpreku, Agyapong, it is so be certainly supporting one as a CID, me supporting the Honorable Ken Agyapong.
Okay. It is here, Yatia says, is here, the war a year, Honorable Ken Agyapong, Chini, the Indian Twan Comodian, so in somewhere, or the Echo 2, Jano. Me person me business way. Is it counterproductive regards to what Kennedy Agyapong or candidate no nana or anya idea or her party no?
Mpatom David me da say so amam yakwenye e me say you start say thank you to a party e kwakoda party mbase me kai assemble kwa general secretary kan e ma me dey ye pa or the assembly to honum say see a party no ya dream when say see a start say school pombia your friend Patriotic Institute enya ho tia say nyame ya doma bosumi we sa Patriotic Institute no ye bebia no na nsem kakra general secretary Justin Kodia de to honum say Patriotic Institute no e baba be tretre party no mu abakosem na kofo bebre honum mu nim party no mu abakosem omonje party ni ndi omaba be ka party no ho so mu nim the history of the party into Shania Honorable Kennedy Agyapong asase na te say Patriotic Institute no ho komodini bia ye baba tretre party ko no bi no e no Honorable Kennedy Agyapong you see our senior lecturer our church party for party abakosem which is your party penny for mokatel say 1950 61 eba bc 78 party no kokko kon ne manie mebi mu etan so katel mo say ye ba fourth republic ye 1992 ye de edubu ahene eba begina frankotuni ema party no na okoye no obreki silence e jabeka ya on Rollins mre no mi anka sanso na me yakola me papa ne me yakọ exile during the 80s during the PNDC era nti hu sa culture of silence na e da wontumi nkebi kabima me nkebi amemu ya sesi anope wotumi apem radio so na nya dia wotumi ka ho asem kra reku brebenom na chat ye di radio stations by ye just sesi a kesben num ya ba be ka ho amotumi kebi no nti we've had a bit of a history and an antecedent nti ye ka say 1992 ye call ye stolen verdict ye day edubu ahin could see honoma e da anko yamayen or sign so ne president Kufo ne call primary so nti 96 ye the president Kufo call ye senya abakosem etre no intre mu no or the 4 months bosomi and 9 and or the year campaign na the results on ye no about 39% and you who say say president Kufo e de na koma pa ene na ho den e di na honom na we nya sa results we dia ene ye pansa ne nko 2000 election Ghana for nya ni ye if US by papa ne maminu nya by ba beto aba and it I the frankatuni no ema president Kufo if there is reason so bo ho modern ya you be say repeat you edu bu ahian bo no ho modern 1992 no enunti na 1996 ya pe edu bu ahian amba no enunti na ma edu bu ahian eko only one term and ye president Kufo ba ye be di na memu for 8 years o mampeni na nado dan kweku fado Ghana for nya ni mejuma wa ya magana 2008 election na ye call ye only president Kufo abadi temu pay me no so be kaya any ye call time any ye call ye decide over 23,000 kayo 2008 o mampini na nado dan kweku fado na 49% na so ye frankatuni no akono nya na 49% and they said that is all one word you e time pe and afarijan e did determine ye ema o mampini John Ivan Satamel ebedi Ghana manso declare no president elect obey Ghana mampeni 2012 o mampeni na nado dan kweku fado esan ginaye esan so nya 49% ntino o san ko denim nti ema party 24 say wo no homo di nti esan panen ko ena ija ye san de by 2012 Ghana fu nya ni wiase fu nya ni say nya 50% plus 1 ana nke say declare mampeni na nado dan kweku fado president of the Republic of Ghana so enu se na de court into the yentina wa na yembisa abatu ya yakoto ye 2024 yi na ke boy mo de ya tanke de be court de ba so me bo ana se me bo NDC for e see do ketia omo de 2020 election e court no hu ne ba ye omo mbo mo de nkran to mo nya evidence credit to so mutumi bo mo de ye it is here see ye boy mo de with this percentage in the 2024 election ye fan court it is one bone mo de we lose you over 197 plus constituencies we lose you over 2 million voters on Mambambe Tuaba. And ya dia you between me a case ye do sa back. Because bra
Doc, is it not interesting, sir? Doc, is it not interesting, sir? The very same candidate here, you can say, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, before I mobile two primaries, repeated the same things. FR, Dr. Bawumia. Then Dr. Bawumia, we need this same candidate, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, echo platforms who raising and sa ekatre yen Ghana for say this is the best man to lead the country. And indeed, Wankasa Mo doctor was watching a radio so a championing the good performance of Eye Sebi, Dr. Bawumia. Today we are back again to repeat the same story to Eye Yankasa Yahubio say. The man, after all, ye catch so or ye campaign or ye good or ye when it comes to economy or why there and all that, after all, sena onye ni papa. Is it the fact that Mwankasa no muhu dia moye Mwankasa muhu as a party?
But I mean, all politics is local. Politics be a local. I'm penning another Danko Kufad. Or the Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia by a survey the Ghanaian economy problem. 2008, you share about 1 year continue who said Ghana problem the economy. Nipa Nanket survey or Mampin another Danko Kufado. Abedi as vice president. Nenye Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Kona kubisa. Eye haji aye de no koye ambassador e America. Ono nananka oba beye mampeni na madu danko Akufo-Addo abedi etire. Bani esi problem esi e solve no eye the economy. E wan bako sem de nya ade am de baba tutu.
Yeah.
But ne tie ne say yakọ election. Yakọ internal flag bearership. E na ye nya ye choose nipa baako. Like you choose nipa baako is so biaba in alignment. Anything the man Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ebeboa Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia eye campaign. I say my alignment. Anything na ye and ye to mama buying a man in another danko for linia ye bedboa Emma Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia eye campaign. Campaign no so nipa baako pe and an nimbe wo ballot paper no so. Enye me na na kwa me boache dankwa. It is say yako campaign ni de nipa baako enim abo ballot paper no so. O man penin another danko for even perform better in Muslim communities than Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no yet Frankatuni.
So you sold a weak candidate, right? You sold a weak candidate.
Maybe, I will not say that. I will say the turnout of the election results. The turnout of the election results predicted to us the candidate near the coin. That's what you must know. We in our mind we thought that he was the best candidate because now party no out to Obama and somebody a flag bearer. Listen to it well. And I didn't call you. You didn't call the turnout of the results. X-ray and say no. You didn't buy and we cannot bring the person back. Let me give you an example. I had to say that maybe beans for so the beans go for bro no momoto ngobe. E wo kana hano. E dia mako labadi e na mako to beans no. Beans no be the one dance ya catch him say beans with the head there. Maybe a Rachel who produce a cat said, bra, beans with the head there. And a Makako did Labadi for beans in it. And I'm a Yama side. Only the 10 out of the beans that be and I'm a Yama coming. And speaker, I can tell me say, a salam down beans, and so the head the pie, the brana baby. And I'm a baby, a salam down beans, and I'm going to the Yaman come here. Now, the next time, they call for the Makako beans. There could be a Yaman coming, and I'm a boy. It is the 10 out. You can never hear, you can never know the end of a product until you present it. And nothing in Ghana for say, some of the Honorable Kennedy Agyapong bar, let me give you an example from NDC. The NDC government, no money alternative person either than Dr Mahamudu, and it's no opposition for 8 years. No money any alternative person. Now, alternative person who was competitive enough, now 2020 election, they would have won the election. It ain't no more opposition for 8 years. That's what it is. If they say, I pay to me, I'm a party. No. Now, to me, I pay, I'm a party. You see, some of the Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, he will match the NDC boot for boot and win us an election in 2028.
But the same candidate.
I can tell you, I can tell you of a truth. And they say you will win the 2028 election regardless who becomes the flag bearer. Because Oman Penin and Danko Akufo-Addo has been the longest serving leader of the party for 16 years. Omampeni John Ajokum Kufuor was a leader of the party for 8 years. And now Professor Kakra even 12 years from 96 to 2008. That's even 12 years. But Omampeni Nana Dankwe Kufuor has been the longest serving leader of the party for 16 years. Nti Neni Swadi Hupa of Pepper for 2028. Yes, Ghana, yes, beside the MPP about power. Now, I am not sure in the mind of Omampeni Nana Dankwe Kufuor, he would want to see that the MPP stays in opposition for an extra 12 years. The Yaka say, this year, John Dramani Mahama Mebuono, Ebebe 2028. NDC for presenting new candidates. Almost presenting new candidates, that's what we need 2028. Or we need 2032. Or we need 2036. That is a year compare opposition for about 12 years. Ghana House, you who CPP, are the first political party for the first republic. As a CPP has gone into redundancy. If you who say you better a dream be near the Atutu Waka say, hey, see MPP be yes, CPP there. We must recapture power immediately. Recapture power now.
But
the new Patriotic Party must recapture power now.
Other people have said. Other people have said, sir. Okay, other people have said, sir. We kind of one. I mean, on muna one call for on the constituency crown, NDC for any winning the constituency. Or no, so or that capacity no crown and go to me influence say a year baby watching for a longer period of time as MP to even get there. Again, they also feel that candidate, is not even selling himself. Or kwa bontinya rather no mono or can't obi wasem can't to let them see him as the next option. But onankasa moon to mean tone who emma a party for onankasa. Is that the case?
Wrong, right? Campaign and start here, but Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is one of the most experienced politicians in this country after President Nana Dankwe Kufuor. Omampeni John Ajokum Kufuor the wabe ni DVA. It's very experienced. But after Omampeni Nana Dankwe Kufuor, the most experienced politician is Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Why? He's been in Parliament for 24 years. Now, Mamika hasn't been true. Stand constituency now, they want them, but I've seen the propaganda that is going on. Hey, brah, Nipa Bia will issue and then the buying. And a Nipa Bia will omo don or omo penase. It is Honorable Kennedy Agyapong to me have sustained constituency for 24 years. It should tell you something. What you say? And you know, two franca in the Parliament race for 20.
Dr. Palgrave Bache and Sam Ena Yakwakoti Abane now de Nanu Yaman Caso BBC Nana Pia or somebody there. Nina no Wakano. Because NDC for other candidates for Ba. Na 2028 ya MPP muko fa the Ghana form pe na mo de ne ba na sa NDC ni no ebe wini election 2028 Ghana ha ne de ye dan ya wo 8 years de mo 2032 obese ogina sa 2032 no so okona so sadi nkunima na je sa aje se 2036 asem na sa 2036 na MPP ebedu na wan pa na mo sa so de na ba yesi na na rodan kwakufu ado ade ba ko asabre wo hwehwe and say MPP betumi win election 2028 Kennedy Agyapong yes wo hwe party ni mu a wo bi a oye experienced politician Kennedy. It is Kennedy the people want and mumpo he remains the people's choice. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is a fine gentleman. There is nothing wrong with him. But some more contoso na moto ne fairly so dia. Ebia na MP before the beto abano. Edia ma Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. But sanko ye fairly. No na Kennedy supporters omo MPP party ni mo. Wamo so bechi wamo na masan report to say die muluzi 2024 election. In fact, assembly die ni nyina na Dr. Palgrave dey atuda na wa kasa papa. Na asemo kan yen so no. Me no eya adwen say MPP so omo wini and ye na womo hye womo sapo munsuo na womo akasa enjai sa nenti twitwa no ne se bi kase hunu ne dia fa so bi amfam de party no womo ahunu kure ne se nipa we ne ye de ne ba party no ebetumi edi nkonim one ne ya adwen obetimi de wadwen kire afa comment section na se e de am share video ma we bono so share And for more before Nanya subscribers subscribe to the channel. And my number is 0557036109. Over to me a friend me who news to be up so they send me so over to me they send me. Sasan up so but I say so over to me a friend and it was 0550623377 and that's 0557036109. Kumasi online media school so and I saw myself to me the teacher me no ever so more admission is still in progress into when it's some children for 100 cities per forms not to check for what do about children to mobile phone quantity ye pemo e 3 months per practical sem 100% theory sem bia enim and some children dia ubeni ma dia na be kwabri wo ma no ade practicals no ye do sequence enim camera ye do camera show sa MCR ye do wura honom ye church mfidie no ni ade o nya ni baby a wa just Kumasi online media school nko we ya so ye be ma certificate baby a be attachment and internship so there won be provide e dia ma on pay we na pede o perform still be a founders of Kumasi online TV location in Kumasi Square ye ni ti ya mass e na edin no betimi aba be piki bi e wo no be che wadwen na obeso first school bed for no mo twetwe nkomo so afre o mo 0550623377 and as 0557036109 na so shonko enkomo executive producer Mr Daniel Yeboa editor NAMCR so e Benedict me so ametina dwam ene dwumedi ye beso mo be e ndana ya sewa. Have a wonderful weekend. Yebesansu edi eshia makramo.
Amafwe Kumasi online TV production yaba ne de ne yaba yedi equipment ekukudam ana yedi aba se eye camera de enam wiem de nam fom de nam ensuom ni nyina ye obi e wo honom a TV production yabo a hu ye pa se wo ye dwumadie bi etese wedding eye engagement and sorry ana schools se wo ye sem na bi na pese betwa ko all the social media networks and so e de amount ye into tonsa na fre eye Kumasi online TV production for na yamra na ye dwumadie ne Kama fe a ebo no eda from pa the production so the sound quality video quality ni nyina e wo soro wo pese wo hu ba bia wa ye wo Kumasi e tia media opposite one ma ana se to nsa ne frɛ wa homa true so 0550623377 Kumasi online TV production ye demu fua e wo Kumasi kodua mu.